I'm Billy Holmes here at Gulf Coast Marine, Texas' largest saltwater boat selection, to kind of go over the Blue Wave 22 Super Tunnel. The 22 Super Tunnel has a nice V-hull in the front, which really gets you through the chop smoothly. It has a great chine here on the side. It deflects the spray down, which makes this hull a very dry hull. The Blue Wave 22 Super Tunnel has been around for quite a few years. It's a very popular boat. Blue Wave is the most popular bay boat in the state of Texas, and this is our #1 seller in South Texas, where we have a lot of shallow water. They've redesigned the interior of the boat, which we're going to go over in just a second. So this model is now called the 22 Super Tunnel Liner, or STL. Here we are on the 22 Super Tunnel Liner. It's got the very uniquely designed tunnel, which has been working tremendously well here in South Texas for the last 15 or 20 years. The tunnel is actually about 13 inches high, and that delivers the water up to the stainless steel 4-bladed prop that we put on the boats. So you're actually bringing the water up to the lower unit. It's up very high. The boat should be running somewhere in around 8 to 10 inches of water. It'll get up in around 14 or 15 inches. That's without a jack plate. Most of these boats that you see running around out there do not have jack plates on them because of the unique design of the Super Tunnel hull, delivering the water up so high. They also have angled in the inset transom so that when you are backing the boat up, it actually raises the water level in here and gives you better backing ability. The motor, when it's just trimmed all the way up, gets the skeg, the bottom of the skeg is even with the keel of the boat. So this one, it's trimmed out, the bottom of the skeg is within an inch or even with the bottom of the boat, depending on how you exactly have it trimmed out. This is Suzuki Four-Stroke 175, which is a great power plant for it. It's quiet, fuel efficient, gives a tremendous hole shot, especially when we marry it to the 4-bladed stainless steel prop. We're up in the 22 Super Tunnel Liner. This is a full fiberglass inner liner that they've designed specifically for shallow water fishing. Notice you have a step that's going to make it easier to get all the way up to the top high casting deck here. You have no rails in the way. It comes standard with the anchor hatch in the front. You've got 2 storage boxes here. You could use for fish also. This one is the designated fish box. It's long, it drains directly overboard. You've got rod storage on the starboard side. You've got the live well that's on the front of the console, as well as another live well aft. It's got a heavy-duty aluminum grab rail at the top of the console. This is the tournament console, which is a little bit higher than the standard console, and this rail with thumb screws here can be loosened up and let down for you to have the ability to get the boat into a garage. The windshield is here also removable, so you can lower your overall height down for storage purposes. Again, this is the optional tournament console. It's an option in the 22 Super Tunnel Liner. It comes standard in the 22 Pure Bay and the 24 Pure Bay. It's a taller console, gives you a large area here to mount your GPS chart plotter. You got all your circuit breaker switches to starboard, engine instrumentation. It's got a tilt steering wheel and drink holder, stainless steel rod holders on the side, and it has a lot of storage inside the console. It's where if you're going to put a trolling motor, the batteries for the trolling motor are already pre-wired and the wires run into the console. The rear deck of the boat is designed to be a great casting deck, flush and level. It's It's big enough for 1 or 2 anglers to walk around up here. And you step down to the self-bailing cockpit level. You can see the live well, which pulls in water from outside. The flip-up jump seats that come up. They even have arms on them, which makes it very comfortable for someone to ride back here. And under the seat, you've got tackle storage. That's both port and starboard. The battery compartment back over there. On the starboard side and on the port side, you have more storage. Come into Gulf Coast Marine and take a look at the great redesigned 22 Super Tunnel Blue Wave. We've been the Blue Wave dealer here in Texas ever since they started building them. So we're the oldest Blue Wave dealer in the world. And here at Gulf Coast Marine, we have South Texas' largest saltwater boat selection. Come in as soon as you can and take a look at all the boats that we have.